liked it. Yeah, no, I mean, people are saying in the chat about Adam Fuller, Florida State's offensive coordinator, and if he's played or not played, but if he's coached a little bit better in the last few weeks, and I'd agree, there's definitely been some upside for Florida State. Still, a lot of things to be worked on, but it seems like the secondary is starting to do its thing. You had 5 pass breakups compared to North Carolina's only 1. And after that, Florida State was the only team on the field to get a sack, only team on the field to get a QB hurry with 2. You know, the only takeaway with the interception there of Jerry Jones. So there's definitely some upside on that defense. It's only gonna get better. I think this team, like the staff has been saying, it is gonna take growth. It's not gonna be overnight, but this is just the first half, and you got to wonder now. This team hasn't been in a situation where you got the fans kind of starting to believe a little bit. Players getting accolades, articles being written about them. They're getting all these kind of nominations for these things. How does this team mentally, they're still a young team, how does this mentally block all that and keep moving on? And I think they've got the right coach, and it's not even just Norvell. There's a lot of the coaching staff is extremely dialed in, and they're all under the same they're all under the same tone. I mean, the energy at these practices, there is no rest. They don't allow walking. Everybody has to have their helmet on. They only get 1 water break, and after that, it's just not. It's like speed ahead for 2 hours, and that's something that not just only Coach Norvell is bringing, but I mean the energy Odell Haggins is bringing. I think he loves it. I think he loves being coached. He loves being coached under Mike Norvell. He's said it a few times, but I feel that from a lot of coaches, and like Coach Woodson talking to the media today, talking about Mike Norvell and how this is a family, and the way that he's coaching is something that's really addicting to be a part of. And you got to hope that it will translate over to these players and keep building that discipline and maturity.
It is also a lot better when you win 2 straight games. The sun shines a little bit further. The air tastes a little bit sweeter, and Logan actually shows up.
That's right. When the winning, I don't even think I got. Yeah, maybe I did be able to.
And because I don't know if we should give Logan this time. I don't know if he's earned it, but I did not do my job last week. You had one job to show up, and you didn't do it. I had one job to take your 30-minute mark, plug, push, like button. I couldn't do it, so I am defaulting to you.
Oh my gosh, you couldn't even do that. Oh my god,
you didn't show up.
What are we doing here on the Mark Rogers show?
Yeah, it was pretty sad to watch.
It's chaos and earthquakes, I will tell you.
But this is a time to enjoy yourselves. Look, and the viewers are coming out. We're at 63. I think we get to 75 in no time. But we need to hit the like button. We got about triple the numbers of people watching, but only 20 likes. Hit the like button if you want Florida State to go 3-0 on this bye week, because bye weeks they can still get after you. You need a good bye week. You need healing. You need players staying out of trouble, doing their thing. Academics is huge. We want to make sure we're all getting our homework done. You want to get a 3-0 streak going, hit that like button. That's all I got to say. 28 likes, just like that. 8 likes in like 20 seconds, Jason. How about that?
And the coach is going to be recruiting. Obviously, they're going to be down our way. Big games going on this weekend in South Florida. I guarantee you FSU coaches will be down here.
Absolutely.
So it's all about getting class of 2022 that can hopefully beat Jacksonville State if we ever play them again.
Please also type in the chat if you've hit that like button. Just so we can know the names of who we want to like more for the rest of the week. We want to know the names. I just want to see. We want to hear the names. I know some people don't chat much, but if you do like it, and just tell us, please, so we can thank you.
Logan just told the viewers that your love can be bought. Just think about that. Just think about that.
Or tapped. It's just a tap.
Yes, so. It's not exactly a purchase there.
It's a purchase.
Now, if you send us a super chat, so Khalil Young,
we love you.
You're there.
Yeah,
you were there.
The goat.
Since you weren't around last week, Logan, I got to get your quick take, because that Syracuse game was close.
Go full screen on him. I want to hear his Syracuse.
And if that didn't turn out the right way, what was the score when Dino Babers wanted to go for 2, right? When there was a point in the game, they tied it at or they would have tied it at 30 or taken the lead. He wanted to go for 2. Then they had a false start. They had to back. It was late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that there was a 10-point lead there. He looked good. Syracuse makes the comeback, and it's, you're looking at an 0-5, and then going to North Carolina, and then it could really, this could be a whole different outlook.
Yeah.
So that could turn out to be the game that saved Mike Norvell's rear end at Florida State.
And Logan says I'm the negative one here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just pointing out, hey, I just tell it like it is. And the positive is it didn't turn out to be a loss. It was a win. And like I said before we even came live, that Syracuse is a better team and that was a tougher game. And we're seeing across the ACC that Syracuse is giving teams like Wake Forest and somebody else recently that I'm not thinking of difficult games. So they're not a bad football team. So it was, I'm just curious to get Logan's take, because this could have really been a dire situation.
Yeah, no, that was a little scary. I had predicted Florida State to win this game. I had predicted them to win. I felt extremely confident about it because of one thing: the practices changed, hit a whole 180. Whenever it was, I think the first week we were there.
This is what we missed from Logan right here. Not to cut you off, Logan. He's got the attitude, the vibe. He's got the pulse of the practices.
Well, I'm sorry.
He knows.
I live 300 plus miles away. I apologize.
You need to drive up here every morning on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Don't get cocky just because you're finally credentialed.
Once I saw the practices, once we saw the practices, all I needed, and I was like, you know what? We've hit a switch. The energy's there. Norvell's bringing it. Guys are being coached hard, and that's what I love. And that was a whole change. I mean, it was still happening the week before, but the whole energy, it was a big time switch. Guys were making plays in the right areas, and I got to have maybe a hint at who was going to be starting at the quarterback spot, but I really felt confident about Florida State winning that game. But it was a little nerve-wracking there in the fourth quarter. I can't lie about that. But the whole time I felt like Florida State was going to win it. It was going to create something. I'm not going to act like I'm a wizard or something, but it is obviously kind of – I didn't predict Florida State also to win the UNC game, but I felt dumb by not picking them for some reason. I felt like I was just saying it just to go with everybody, but I was like, dang, I don't know about this, man. That momentum swing I think is going to help Florida State a lot. I think they're going to be competitive against North Carolina, but I just don't think that Sam Howell, North Carolina, I think they're going to have a lot of revenge for what happened last year, but it didn't feel like North Carolina had any kind of they weren't even thinking about last year at all. I think they're still intimidated by Florida State. And that's fine. I mean, that's how it should be. Mac Brown looks clueless there, and Sam Howell was running for his life, and how he did last year. It happened again. We knew it was going to happen again this upcoming weekend, but yeah, back to Syracuse. That was definitely a scary game, and that that's the thing that Adam Fuller said. That quarterback liked the run. I mean, that's what he did. I mean, he doesn't usually like to run, but he ran, and that was about one of the few things that they were able to do. But that was tough. That was a close one, but it was a win, which was much needed. And it seems like it's helped this team.